Hi everybody, it's Sherry with Cards and More by Sherry and the Supply Garden, and here we are today for day 9. Can you see on my fingers? Day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas. Today this is kind of just a walkthrough. You're not actually going to see me make anything, but I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing. And today's topic is altered paper clips. If you do a search on YouTube or on Google for altered paper clips, you're going to be amazed at the variety of things that you see out there, from something as simple as this, which happens to come right out of my planner notebook, to elaborate things with lace and all kinds of embellishments, and it's just truly amazing. I made up just a few samples to show you here today. First of all, let's talk about this different sizes of paper clips. Now this one is, that I just showed you, this is just a standard size paper clip that I have just simply tied some ribbon on. And this one is always in my planner on the current page, so I can just see that sticking out of the top and go to that and open my planner to the page I want to be to. So then you compare that to this size. Let me zoom out just a smidgen here. You compare that to this size paper clip, which are some that I got at Staples, and they call these the jumbo size. They come in all kinds of pretty colors. These are just kind of matte colors, and these are shimmery iridescent ones. They have some cool striped ones, and then just plain gold and silver and other solid colors. I do not recall how much I paid for these, but you get 50 in a pack, and it's not terribly expensive. You can probably find them at the Dollar Tree, dollar store as well. So we have that size, which is this second one right here, and then we have dun, da, da, the Jumbo Mega Humongo clip. I don't know what size they call this. This is one that I got in a random act of kindness from somebody. They call this jumbo as well, but you can plainly see it's huge, as are these. I got these a long time ago at Office Depot, and they call them big clips. Grand format here. And again, they are tremendously humongous, and these would be really cute bookmarks, recipe card holders. Gosh, there's just all kinds of things that you could do with these giant ones. Today we're just going to work with this intermediate size, and what I have done is a few steps up each time from just the plain humble tied on ribbon, which I still really like, but you know, it's kind of plain Jane, but that's okay. So a step up from that is this little guy. I took this adorable little snowman button, 2 different kinds of ribbon, tied them through. Now what I noticed was, since the ribbon was thicker, it was having trouble staying put, so I did put a little bit of hot glue inside there. Now this little plain one that I have, I don't have any glue in it, and it stays together just fine. I don't have any trouble with it slipping apart. This one, I felt like it wasn't going to stay put, so in hindsight I may punch a small piece of pretty cardstock and glue to the back to cover up that blob of glue. And then I just hot glued the button on the front, and that makes a cute little Christmassy, wintry season clip that you could use as a page marker in a book, a planner, a decorative element on a scrapbook page, and a card. There's all kinds of uses for these paper clips. You'll be amazed once you get going with these. Okay, then another button variation is this guy. This is a button that a friend gave me a long time ago, and there was only one, and I never really knew what I was going to do with him. So I pulled him out today and hot glued him to some cardstock that I have all matted together, a scallop and then a couple different sizes of circles. Hot glued that to the paper clip, and then put another scallop on the back to cover that back up. I've seen some people do these and they don't cover the backs, and I just think that looks messy, and that's why probably on this one I'm going to go back and put something on there, because I think that looks kind of messy that you can see that glue. Okay, so there's another little simple variation. So then I took that same idea, yay, it's pink, again with 2 buttons here that I stacked together. Whoops, there we are. I stacked together and glued, hot glued. Then I punched a smaller scallop, a circle, and a larger scallop. Took my white Signo pen and drew the little dots around here because I knew I was going to use polka dot ribbon. So I wanted to pick up those dots. Glued that all together, hot glued the buttons on, hot glued the ribbon in, and then again punched another scallop on the back and put that on there. These would be cute takeaways for like a birthday party for some little girls or something like that. Wouldn't that be cute for them to take home and stick in their notebooks or whatever? Okay, then I went to a different format. Rather than having stuff come out the top, I put a flag on the side, embellished that with a little paper flower and a little punch sentiment. Now a note on these, I've seen a lot of people do these and they'll just take a stapler or the tiny attacher from Tim Holtz and just staple this on there, and some of them don't even completely come around to the back. I wrapped mine completely around so it would look neat on the back. Whether anyone looks at it or not, I still wanted it to look nice. And then I just glued with my ATG, glued this together. It was straight across, and then just with my scissors cut the pennant border on it and added these little doohickeys. Now you're probably thinking, well, what on earth am I going to use that for since I can't just stick it like a normal paper clip? These are adorable on scrapbook pages, on cards, and then the recipient can just take it off and use it however they want to. Junk journals, scrapbooks, mini albums. These would be so cute attached to a page as an embellishment for the page. So there's another idea for you. And then I took that idea and just did a little variation of it. Found this gorgeous paper in a 6x6 stack I didn't even know I still had. Again, cut it all the way around to the back so it looks finished. Glued it together, cut my pennant ends, added a little bit of organza ribbon on there. Can you see that? And then this was an adhesive chipboard embellishment that I got in another random act of kindness that went really well with these colors, and just put that on there. This would be stunning on a scrapbook page, I think. Gosh, I just think this one's so rich and pretty looking. Okay, then, and I was going to, I admit, I love the look of these medallions. I hate making them because I make them by hand. I don't have a die cut or anything like that. And I was going to show you how to make these, how I make these on camera. But I had so much trouble with this one, and I said a lot of words out loud that you wouldn't want to hear on the camera. So I opted to not do that because sometimes these come out nice, and yeah, sometimes they don't. So I decided not to go there with you guys. Anyway, this is a medallion, paper medallion that I made. A little scallop cut that I punched around the edges. And this is just a flat back resin cabochon that I glued onto there. And again, I cut out a coordinating scallop to glue onto the back to make that look a little bit more finished. Okay, so I spared you the pain of the medallion. If you want to know how to make one, leave me a comment and I'll be glad to tell you how. I just didn't want you to have to suffer through making one with me. Okay, so the last one I want to show you is so simple. You could do this with an index card. This happens to be a graph grid index card that, again, I went both ways, inked the edges just a little bit, and wouldn't this be an adorable little journaling spot on a scrapbook page, in a junk journal, an album like that? Just clip it to your page, whichever way you want to go. If you've got pockets, you could clip it like this. You could clip it under the edge of the page, and you've got a perfect little place for somebody to journal. If there's a photo on the page, they can just quickly put the who, what, when, and where on this, and you've got a cute little attachment to a scrapbook page in your memory album. Okay, well, so that's all the paper clips that I have made to show you today. I hope this gives you an eye-opening experience regarding paper clips, how you can use them, what you can use them for, and get out there, because this is a wonderful way to use scraps and little odds and ends and things that you have left over, like a single button of something that you don't know what you're going to use. I appreciate you coming by today. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Please like and subscribe to my page, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.